And my name is Paul, and this is Project Nigel. It's all about MG Rover and trying to fix them. That's selling them, basically buying them, selling them, buying them, fixing them, buying them not being able to fix them, and buying them having to take them apart if they're way beyond repair. That was indeed a clip from my first ever video. So welcome everybody to the 1000th Project Nigel video. It's more than 1,000 really, because there are quite a few videos just set to private and members only. So this is number 1000, but not actually 1000. Okay, so after nearly 3 years and 1000 videos, it is time for me to say thank you to all of you people, all of you lovely people, and all of you fantastic people, and all of you people that might not be lovely but I don't know about it. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me and watching these videos. In my lockup, which is still full of tat everywhere, I'm still struggling to find tools with my dirty cups of tea and keyboard and fridge of desire. The filler flaps still are genuinely in the freezer. I thank you for being here with me. Actually, I wouldn't have even thought of making this video if it wasn't for the reminders on the Facebook page, which is, in case you haven't joined, Project Nigel. It's got a picture of Nigel and Pat Mustard stood in front of it. Pretentious? What? If you're on Facebook, join it. A couple of people, in fact, a couple of Johnnies, both suggested that I should do like a compilation of all the best and the funniest and the strangest parts of all my videos so far. But that's nearly 1000 videos to work through. For the 1000th video, when I'm on 998, I can't see that it's going to happen. Now, Project Nigel did actually start off as just one specific car that I bought 3 times, and then decided, you know what, probably best just keep this car. And here is the car in question. May notice it's got a few different panels on it, and that's not because it's been in some strange accidents, but it's all been done quite deliberately. So what I should do instead is just talk about the channel, where it's headed. Is it still going? I mean, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised it's got this far, because I was expecting I was going to do a couple of videos and then fizzle out. But instead, I've carried on every day. Well, almost. Making a new video almost every single day. David Bellamy's armpits! Why do I do this every day? Well, I've got hooked on it, you see. My original reason for being down here at Project Nigel headquarters was not to be Project Nigel headquarters, but just a yard to store cars so I could sell. But I got distracted. I got very distracted. I got so distracted that I don't come down here with much of a view of selling cars or doing any of this sort of stuff any longer, except now I need to do. My primary purpose has become to make video, and that will remain the case, because that's what I enjoy doing. That's what I live for. I wouldn't say it's what I get up for, because I try not to get up too early. Video number 1000. That's what we was talking about. Now this video could be going up tonight as I speak tonight, or it could be going up tomorrow night or a week from now. It won't be going up yesterday. So which one is it to be? I could easily make this genuinely correct and just post a quick short up or make one of the other videos public, just so I can put this one up tonight, and then I can crack on with my other jobs that I have to do without being distracted by this whole thingy. Well, so I should. And it's also worthwhile mentioning that Nigel, the lovely car himself, was 20 years old yesterday, and I made a special video that I put on Facebook just for that, and this is it. Nigel is 20 years old today. That is why I bought Nigel a birthday cake. Yes, it's not very glamorous. There aren't even any candles, and I've not even taken it out of the box. There's a fairly good reason for that. Although Nigel is 20 today, he doesn't know. Of course he doesn't. He's a car. He doesn't eat cake. You could say this is a completely pointless gesture, but I thought I'd do it anyway. It just means that I get to eat the cake instead, so I chose something that I like. Oh, but Nigel, it's your birthday. Have a treat. Have some cake for a change, you could say. And I did do, but then I realised, of course, stuffing cake into Nigel's petrol tank isn't actually going to do us any good. I may as well be making him snort cake up his air intake. It's just not really what you do with cars. And Nigel is a car, as well as a personality. Happy birthday, Nigel, from me, and maybe you. Oh, and by the way, I've been intending on doing this rather special feature for quite a long time. In fact, possibly about a year, but I just haven't got around to it. And now of course, because I have two phones, previous contract had expired and I got given another one for the same price, I can actually do this. So that's going to be the start of this new feature that may well be every week at the end of the particular video. This feature is called Favourite Comment from yesterday's video. Mimi. Maybe the Almighty just telling you that the false deities, also known as the lying hedgehog of truth, only led to trouble. Hedgehogs by and large aren't particularly dishonest, but they're not much of a source of reliable and accurate information either. And neither is Google, but that's another story. When I say favourite, I mean my favourite, or what I consider to be the most amusing, funniest comment, or most relevant, interesting comment, or something else like that. Neil Walsh. Boaty is like the Primark version of Clarkson. Jezza would turn up in a similarly aged BMW M3. Mean and moody and ready for business, Boaty would still try to convince him that a ZT190 with a cracked screen is a better all-round car. Now I'll come back to that car at another point, because that's quite a story in itself, and just carry on with what I'm actually talking about now, which was Project Nigel. Project Nigel is my new idea of trying to save Rovers and keeping Rover parts so all the people that have got them still can actually keep theirs on the road. This is where most of my work is done, if you can call it work, that is. It's just basically a lockup where I can keep a car, lose loads of tools and make endless amounts of cups of tea. So my goal here is to help the Rover community, basically, MG Rover community, by keeping all sorts of obscure parts all hopefully carefully stored so they don't get lost. Also to do a few instructional videos of things that I've learned to do. It won't be a great deal though at the moment because I'm not a mechanic. I mean, by definition, a mechanic is somebody who fixes a car, and I don't fix that many of them. So there we have it, Project Nigel, looking after the underdog. Our MG Rovers are always quite a bit better than other people imagine, and I think they'll be around longer than people expect. More soon.